Yes people, hope everyone's good. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to cook up emotional piano beats for Polo G in FL Studio. This one's going to be lit. As always, make sure you stay tuned. And if you're new around here and you like this type of content, what are you guys doing, man? Come and join the family, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell as well. Anyway, enough talking, come and join me on my screen and let's get straight into the cook up.
Damn, Severe, that's crazy.
Welcome to the video. Like I say, we're going for an emotional piano beat today. This one's defo going to be suited for artists like Polo G, maybe Lil Durk as well. But let's waste no time. We're going to jump straight into this one. You know the vibe. I've cut up 3 melodies off camera. What we're going to do, I'm going to run through these melodies one by one and I'll show you what we're working with. For the first melody, we actually went into Omnisphere. We chose the guitar folder and we ended up using this flamenco guitar A preset. For the effects on this one, I've got this EQ taking out some lows and highs. We've actually dipped a few of the low mids as well. I also went with this vintage Valhalla reverb. We've got the 1980s preset on it and we've got the mix turned down to around 37%. For this beat, I'm working in 160 BPM and we're over in E minor. This is the pattern that we came up with. For the second melody, we actually jumped into the pack section. This is a stock section in FL Studio. It's definitely one of my go-tos, so if you haven't already, I'd definitely check this one out. We went over to instruments, we chose keyboard, and we ended up using the Stage Grand preset. For the effects, once again, I've got an EQ taking out quite a few lows and highs. This time we've actually dipped a few of the mids. And I went with this vintage Valhalla reverb, just a regular 1970s preset this time, and the mix turned down to around 38%. We actually came up with this chord progression following the guitar. This is a typical E minor chord copied up 1 octave and the middle root notes of every chord is just taken up an octave as well. We also use the slice tool to slice up some of the notes as well within the chords. So this is the pattern that we have for that. For the final melody, we actually jumped into arcade. Most of you lot know that arcade's my go-to when it comes to vocal chops. We went over to the hook section and we ended up using this Love Talk preset. For the effects, once again, I've got an EQ taking out lows and highs. We've actually dipped a few high mids. And lastly, I went with this vintage Valhalla reverb. This time we've got the mix turned down to 24%. This is the pattern that we have for that. Now this is all 3 patterns that we came up with played together. It's sounding real emotional. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to waste no time. We're going to start adding in some drums. So first off, I'm going to start with a hi-hat. You know the vibe, straight into the Clockwork MIDI kit as well. We're just going to speed this one up a little bit. That's sounding vibey. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to start adding in some percussion. So I'm going to grab a few snares, a few perks, and we're just going to get the bounce going. So let's see what we can come up with. So we've got a nice little pattern on the go. I've kept it real simple. We've got a clap laid with the snare. We've actually chose quite a few open hats and perks as well in certain pockets. What this does is just fills up some of the empty space in the beat and just adds to the bounce a whole lot more. So this is the pattern that we have so far. Oh, it's sounding real smooth. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to waste no time once again. We're going to get straight into the 808.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, that is sounding nice. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to add in a kick and we're going to make the 808 punch a little bit harder. That is sounding hard. What we're going to do now, I'm just going to right click the pattern, split by channel, and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to rearrange this into a full beat. So we've got a nice little bit of structure on the go. I've added in a few different effects out of my kit. And what this does is just lets the listener know that there's something new about to come in at the end of the bar. We've also got these beat cutouts here and there as well. This just adds to the tension of the beat and stops the track sounding so repetitive as it goes on. And finally, I've added in my tag in there as well. And I think that pretty much tops it off for this one. So I think all that's left to do now is just have a quick listen.
Severe pride.
Hey, nice little breakdown, and then straight back in. Ooh, this one is sounding too sick. I'm liking the sound of this one. Okay guys, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you're feeling the beat as well. I'm going to go ahead, finish off mixing and mastering this beat now. But if you haven't already, make sure you follow my Instagram @SevereProd to keep updated with all the upcoming videos and giveaways that I have coming out soon. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.